Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
Hey, what's going on? I have to apologize. I'm a little sick. I got a chest cold, so if you don't hear me too well, that's the reason why. But I'll do the best I can. How's it going?
You're all good, brother. No worries. Yeah, if you hear shit in the background, it's just my fucking girl blaring fucking music. So
You having a party there?
she is just by herself.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But yeah.
Yeah, shit falling down over. How's it going?
Oh.
I had to go through and I had to zip through this movie again because we watched this, last Friday on 4th of July, we watched this movie.
Was it Friday?
It was last Friday.
Saturday.
I wasn't going to do a movie on 4th of July. We ended up doing one, so we figured we might as well watch this.
Yeah.
And then we ended up watching a couple movies. I forget what else we watched that night.
I don't remember.
I know. One of them was good, and the other one. So.
Was one of them good? I don't remember. But yeah, so we'll be talking about Uncle Sam. We ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a quick one because there ain't much to discuss on it. But that's all right because Scarpad's got a Discord show in a little bit, anyways. And they're not all hits. You know what I mean?
Evan says he hears Mac Miller in the back. I don't know who Mac Miller is. So.
Yeah. Well, now you'll hear Kevin Gates in the background.
Kevin Gates? Who the fuck are these people?
You're too old, bro. Too old.
I still like the good shit. I like a lot of good shit, man. I just never heard of it.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll be talking about what year did this shit come out? No, 1997. I didn't even know that.
It was late.
Yeah.
This was actually directed by William Lustig.
Yeah.
And this was his last movie.
That's great. Yeah, I guess this sucker put him out of business.
No way to end your career.
Nah.
Written by Larry.
Did great movies, like fucking, Maniac Cop and Frankenhooker.
And then written by.
No, that's Henenlotter. He did Maniac Cop,
Yeah,
though.
by Larry
All
Cohen.
three of those. Yeah.
What are you
Well,
gonna?
him and Larry Cohen both did all three Maniac Cops. That's why they were like, "Oh, this is gonna be great."
Larry Cohen did the It's Alive movies.
Yeah.
Larry Cohen did God Told Me To, another great fucking movie.
The Stuff, one of my all-time
The
favorites.
Stuff.
Q.
So when I heard these two were writing and directing, I said, "Shit, this is gonna be fucking
Yeah.
awesome." And it wasn't. But
Yeah. No, I was gonna tell you that, but I didn't
if
want.
you look on
It's funny on IMDb it says 96. But
Yeah.
on the back it says 97.
It took a while to come out. If you go on IMDb and you look up William Lustig, even to today, the man is still doing shitloads of producing and stuff, TV wise, movie wise. So he's had a huge career. His filmography is big, and not just horror. So the man's still
He's got
working.
like 132 credits.
The man's still working, and he's in movies. He plays parts in movies too. But this was not one of his better ones, and very disappointed because it was really a drama that looks like they shoehorned some horror into, very little horror.
Yeah.
About this kid who loses his dad, and the dad gets shipped home. They stick him in the fucking living room in a casket. And various people go and fucking visit him, and then eventually, like 3/4 into the movie, the guy gets out of his coffin and starts killing a few people. And I guess some of the makeup effects are okay because it's practical.
Yeah. It's kind of like what the guy looked like in the light. Which he looked kind of cool, and his voice was kind of cool. I mean, I thought he looked cool. You just didn't get much of him. And there's like some dumbass connection between this little kid and the fucking.
Yeah, well, to add a little bit more horseshit into it, they're having this, every time they always have these big festivals, right? And during one of the festivals, one of the kids got burned, and now this burned kid, for some reason, has some psychic connection to this kid's dad, and makes him kill some of the people responsible for what happened to him. But then at the end, he turns around, becomes a good guy, and does in the dad. I don't know. It was pretty long, drawn out.
It was ridiculous. And
yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah, it just wasn't that great. But so the makeup is okay. Other than that, not good.
Yeah.
I guess the direction was all right too, but it just what I wasn't expecting from these two guys.
Not from these two guys. The Star Spangled Shocker from the creators of Maniac Cop.
No.
I like the Prowler better than this, but I know the Prowler's kind of slow too.
It's still better than this.
Yeah. Some effects from Tom Savini, but yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I could have like a favorite part in it. It's tough, man.
When it ended.
When it ended. There was some couple cool shots though, like when he's like talking to the kid in like a bedroom.
Oh, that's right. We ended up watching Piglet.
Oh, that was Piglet? I didn't even know what that movie
was.
And
Piglet was better than this. Yeah, Piglet. We watched Piglet.
Yeah. I noticed there was a lot of tits.
And Two Gun suggested that we watched Piglet.
Oh, that.
And then we said, shit, we should have watched Piglet in the beginning.
Yeah.
But there isn't a lot of 4th of July horror movies, is there? I'm aware of. Are you aware of any other ones?
Just this and the Prowler. I think they came out with one recently called Founders Day, but that sucked.
I never saw that.
That sucked really bad.
Yeah.
That might have been worse than this.
Oh, God.
Oh, and fucking I Know What You Did Last Summer. Those two, obviously, and those are the best in my opinion. I Know What You Did Last Summer's Jaws.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I Know What You Did. I guess Frogs is around that too.
I don't remember that.
I just put in 4th of July horror movies, and I Know What You Did Last Summer came up.
Well, it's an open
Purge, Independence Day, Jaws, Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, Purge.
I think Return of the Living Dead is too, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, so it looks like there was a couple better films that we could have done instead.
Never seen it. I wanted to check it out.
Yeah,
Now
no, I saw it a long time ago, and I remember being disappointed, but I was like, I wasn't really.
I think I paid $5 for the DVDs. I sent you.
Exactly. I'm still glad to own it. I'm still glad to own it. It's not like dog shit, but yeah, it wasn't the greatest. Little dumb one. Maybe it'll age better. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's one of those Charlie bands where they're like, you get a poster like this, and they're like, let's do a fucking movie behind that poster because that's a cool poster. It's a cool poster.
I thought he was gonna look like that.
Yeah, not at all.
Then they had that guy, the action guy
in the mask. If you could see that.
Yeah.
It's like really shitty.
But that was just some dude.
Yeah.
Looking in the window. Yeah. That was my favorite part of the movie with stilts. And then at the end of the movie, they have a post-credit scene where he breaks his leg.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely gives me like a Charlie Band vibe where like somebody made this cool ass cover and they're like, well, let's make a movie around it. Yeah, and Larry Cohen used to dude, his wife, I want to say it was his wife, used to say he would just sit there and he would just write like a script a day. And like that dude, like Larry Cohen was constantly writing. So it was like, he had some good ideas and he had some shit ideas.
This movie needed some humor because it was really. Yeah.
I thought Chef was going to be, or Isaac Hayes was going to be.
Yeah, Isaac Hayes is in this. Who else was in this? Noteworthy. Isaac Hayes. And there was a few other ones that were noteworthy in it, but
PJ Souls, but
PJ Souls
in it for like a second.
And the other guy there, that
Robert Forrester. It says Robert Forrester.
Yeah, Robert Forrester was in it. Yeah, and Bo Hopkins. Robert Forrester.
Bo Hopkins and William.
I don't know how Robert Forrester got talked to it.
Yeah.
His death is probably
Timothy
the best.
Bottoms.
His death is probably the best one where they got him tied up, just shooting shit at him.
Yeah.
Shooting firecrackers at him.
Yeah. David Shark Freilich and Isaac Hayes, and music by Mark Governor.
Truck Turner.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay. Truck Turner. Yeah, did we ever watch Truck Turner?
I think we did.
Yeah. I feel bad because I ain't got much else to say.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I'm gonna give this a 0.75.
That low? I'd probably go like. I think what is it on IMDb? It's like
I don't care.
4.5.
I think I
give it a 1 at least.
Two Guns says that's 60% on Rotten Tomatoes.
4.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
How the fuck did it get 60% on Rotten Tomatoes?
I'd probably give it like a 1.
Yeah,
maybe 1.25. Yeah, dude, there's just nothing.
0.75.
Like I wish we could have got some funny shit from Isaac Hayes. I don't know how they got Forrester in this either.
He did a lot of movies with Lustig.
He was in
I'm sure it was. Yeah, it was probably a favor.
Maybe. I know he was an alligator, but that was
I think he was working in Vice Squad too. I thought. He's
he didn't have a lot. I feel like going for him in his early career, and he looked pretty old.
Yeah, he did. He did much.
He didn't. I feel like Jackie Brown is what made him pop.
Man, popular in the second half of his career. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he popped more towards the, somebody.
That and he had a recurring role.
I loved Robert Forrester though.
He had a recurring role in Breaking Bad. So.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he was the gun guy. Remember that Walton? Well, I won't. Two Guns watching this for me. But yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he's all through Breaking Bad. He's even in the finale. So yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Robert Forrester.
Absolutely. He's the guy that.
I don't know. I think you got.
Yeah, and he's the guy that in Cadillac in that sequel movie, Aaron goes back to it.
It says he's in one episode.
No, he's in more than that.
It says he's in one episode of Breaking Bad.
I think he's in more than that.
It says one.
Oh, and he's in Better Call Saul too.
Maybe that's what you're thinking.
No, he's in both. Yeah, he's definitely a boss.
Well, it says one episode of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and he's in that.
Says
And he's in that
episode
movie.
of Better Call Saul, and
He's
it
in
says
that.
he's in El Camino.
Yeah.
But one of his last films, The Wolf of Snow Hollow, he plays a sheriff, and that I thought was a pretty damn good movie. We should watch it at some point. The Wolf of Snow Hollow, it's a good one. One of those I think he's like a sheriff in Antarctica or something like that.
Yeah, I think he's a sheriff.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was big for that. Damn, actually,
that was a cop.
You get 1.75. I was kind of around there, but Scarphead.
1.75, man. I just like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 1.25.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scarphead's really hard today because he's sick. But well, on better news,
on the flip side, it was still better than fucking Jurassic Park Rebirth.
I don't know about that.
No, it wasn't.
But next week we're gonna be doing Black Death.
Oh, really?
Which is a movie that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Which I put it on and it was starting to be a little slow. Like when I first got it, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done this, but it's too late now. I mean, I could change it, but
no, let's watch it.
Let's watch it. We might have 2 shitty movies back to back. Let's hope not. Sean Bean is another very hit or miss.
Unless you want to go ahead and do Spermageddon.
Nah. We're not reviewing that.
What's on it?
I get Piglet 0.69 slips. Yeah, so Black Death from 2010.
I think I got the fucking Black Death tonight.
Yeah. So I guess, man, I'm gonna show you. I got this today. Since you got 0.75 from Scarphead and 1.25 from me, and
I think I've heard of that. I may have seen it too.
It's another one of these Shout Factories, anthologies, and this was one of the last ones I feel like I needed. There might be another one I'm missing, but it was like 86.
Oh, who's in it?
I don't really know. Scott Valentine, Marissa Leo.
I think I do remember that vaguely.
It's a cool poster, but it was only $10, and I love anthology ones, and this one it looks like some.
No, too good. We don't have the 4K on Black Death. We have the Blu-ray.
Your favorite nightmares come to life in a salute to the age-old bedtime story ritual. Travel on a mysterious journey to medieval world populated by blood-crazed witches, evil experiments, and captive maidens. Then from the catacombs and dark caverns of medieval Europe, you'll plunge into modern suburbia and the adventures of a female jogger stalked by a savage werewolf. Finally, sensationally will become macabre black comedy as you follow the trail of 3 bank robbers who share their country house hideaway with the sweet murders. So, it sounds like a couple good, okay stories. So, we'll have to check this out.
Yeah, I mean, anthologies. Me and Tugan watched that anthology last week. That half of it sucked and half of it was good. So
yeah, this is 86. This is older at least, so you never know. Yeah. But Scream Factory did it. And I always liked the anthology, so I figured
that one with Joe Bob Briggs cryptids in. The guy goes,
"Yeah,
you bit me on the ass. You got eyes."
$10, $10 though. $10 for a Scream Factory. I like a lot of Shout Factory's older stuff, anyways. But we got a package in from Tugan.
What's in the box, bitch?
I'm trying. He tapes them up really good always.
He does.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Oh, Lake Placid, nice.
I remember having this too. Great cover. One of my favorite movies too. Growing up, watch that shit. Oh, great too, because I didn't have this. I had a copy and it was moldy, so I threw it away.
That's clean.
It is clean, really clean, and one I needed to.
You need that.
And I've never seen this. I do have it on DVD, but I have not ever seen it. But Vampires Los Muertos. But Tommy Lee Wallace.
That's the sequel.
That's the sequel. Tommy Lee Wallace directed this, actually. And you know what's funny? Don't miss these other thrillers from John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars and John Carpenter's Vampires, because it was presented by John Carpenter.
Yeah, it's not as good as the first one, but it's okay.
Of course.
Actually, John Bon Jovi wasn't bad in it.
Oh shit! Oh these. Oh, I know this is a tough one to get. The Mangler, he put it in a Protector.
Yeah.
Another this is probably one of the harder Stephen King ones to knock out. Hell yeah. And he put it not one of the best King films, but I like it. Robert Englund, creepy as shit in it. It's not a bad one. It's not his best, but I like it. Cool cover. I got that from Shout Factory too. And this one, I've never seen this either, but he says it. Oh, nah, it's a screener. The Mangler 2.
There was a Mangler too? I didn't know that.
So, man. And I think who is in it? Oh, it doesn't say it. Lance Henriksen plays. That's Lance Henriksen.
Okay, whatever.
So
I never even heard of that movie.
But that's still cool. I don't even know. Hey, this might be the only way to watch it. I don't know if this ever got a DVD.
Have Stephen King's name anywhere on it, or they just didn't even pay for it?
Well, this is a screener, so it doesn't say. It doesn't, like this one at least says it on top. It's a short story. But this isn't a screener. On the screeners, they usually would say.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to look it up. But yeah, I don't see his name anywhere on this. But thank you as always, Two Gun. A fire asshole. Yeah. I can't believe it, dude. I'm so happy to have that Mangler, dude. And this fucking Lake Placid. And finally have the freaking Vampires. I've been pissed ever since I got that copy, and it was filled with mold.
Yeah, a lot more. You gotta be careful.
Yeah. Somebody tossed it in for free, I think.
You gotta always give your fucking VHS tapes the sniff test.
Yeah. Let's see on IMDb if there's anything.
I love this cover. I picked this. I didn't have it. I love that cover. Look at that. Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, I need to get that. I don't know.
And I don't think I've ever seen this one. So
I bought it from a used store a long time ago, and then when I went home, the disc wouldn't play. So I returned it, and that was actually a hard one to find for a long time. So
I didn't have that, so I picked this. You know what though?
On IMDb or on Amazon, it says that's like $40. So where'd you find that?
This?
The 3D one. I got that one.
Oh, the 3D one? I got it on Amazon.
Did you? Okay, I gotta be on the lookout.
I think I had this already, so I might have to give this off to somebody. I have to look.
I thought you had the 3D one already.
No, I didn't have the 3D one yet.
You didn't?
No.
Maybe Evan or Two Gun need the Leatherface, the third one.
This is Sugar Hill, which is an old black exploitation movie. That looks cool. Love that cover. It's
but yeah, it looks like the Mangler 2 doesn't have
Kino Cult.
Looks like Mangler 2 doesn't have Stephen King's name on it anywhere that I can see, at least.
And the Steelbook for Fallout came in today.
Yeah, that's sick.
Season 1. I hate this trend though of putting fucking art cards, because the art cards don't go in the box, and they just inevitably just get lost.
Yeah.
I wish they would just stop that, but I like the show. I can't wait for season 2 to come out. Hey, did you know that season 2 of The Sandman came out?
Yeah, I started watching it, but they're like breaking it up. They dropped the first 6, and then in like a week or 2, they're dropping like 4 or 5 more, and then the week after they're dropping the finale. They're not going past 2. This is the last season.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I thought they were gonna go like fucking 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, not surprising.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not mad at it. Well, no, Netflix will fucking go as long as they fucking making money. But I think it's a really hard show to make. It took them like 2 years to get this shit season 2 out.
And I like this flick. I picked this up for like $8. It's Please Stand By. It's basically Dakota Fanning, who's a Star Trek fan, trying to go to a convention, and it's her story, and it's pretty good. It's a good dramatic comedy movie.
You can't even be mad though.
And that's it.
What was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, that Mangler was your copy? No fucking way. Yeah, that shit is clean. I I forget what I was gonna say. Why you can't even be mad though. But yeah, Two Gun says he don't have that leather face. I know Evan don't, but yeah, Two Gun says he doesn't have it. If that is a double copy,
I have to look. If I do have a double copy, I'll throw it out there.
Yeah, I like the third one too. So next week we got Black Death. Probably be doing that next Monday. I don't know, what was I gonna say? And dude, I got my tickets for Superman Thursday. I'm hearing great things. Very comic booky movie.
Yeah, the reviews have been good.
I'm so excited, man. So freaking excited. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Going right after work Thursday, so that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. Did you get your ticket yet, or you haven't decided when you're going?
I haven't decided when I'm going. I might wait till early next week.
Oof, nah, man. You know how these they're gonna spoil everything.
I just won't watch anything concerning it.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, bro. You'll just be scrolling IG and it'll be like, oh, this.
I'll look.
Oh no! What I couldn't believe though, I was saying you couldn't be mad though that they're only going 2 seasons because they're not at least like forcing like where Last of Us could have probably just done season 1, 2. I even hear they're trying to go to season 4 with Last of Us, break the second game into like 3 seasons. You know what I mean? Like
I'm also hearing it might be canceled. So,
yeah, well, I'm hearing a lot of the people are walking away, but they're not going to cancel. They're at least they're probably going to mash season 3 up into like one more season and finish it, you know. Yeah. Black Death's on Max for anybody who wants to check that out for the review next week. But
cool.
We all got a copy, so. But yeah, I'm sure Scarpet will end up showing that on Discord for us to watch. Netflix, so mess with you. Netflix and chill. The britches got too big. I hear that, man. I hear that. I don't even fuck with Netflix either. I like Netflix for Stranger Things. That's it. But I am happy about Sandman. But kind of bummed it's done after this because I thought that was just such a great show. And I thought that was going to be like one of their new big shows. And there's so many stories. But, you know, if they think that's what they got, I mean, most people, they just want to milk it. So I respect that they're ending it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's a trend to go away from superhero stuff right now. It's some burnout.
And I mean, he said that's what he's like with the story. I mean, because I haven't read all the Sandman. I barely read any of Sandman. I read like the first volume. That was it. So, but you know, from what I heard, is like the earlier stuff is the best, and then I think it got kind of goofy and dumb as time went on. So I don't know. At least like the later stuff that's not done by Gaiman. You know what I mean? So was it Neil Gaiman who did those, right? Yeah.
So well, Sandman always showed up he always was with the Swamp Things, Constantine.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like shit like that's not going to be done.
The occult stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that's obviously not going to be done. This is like his own world. But I thought season 1 was fucking incredible. I don't know shit about the comics, so I can't say, but season 1 was so good. And season 2 has been really good too so far. So yeah. It's gonna be sad to see it go.
I'll probably wait for it to drop. And
I don't mind I don't mind having to wait 2 fucking years for a season, man. I can't stand that anymore, dude. I just can't stand it. It's like, why the fuck does it take 2-3 years to get a season of a show? And then half the time it's not even that fucking good. But at least
but was too Last of Us, all that, you know, we get 2-year break and then we get 7 episodes of some bullshit.
Yeah, that too. And then I mean, House of Dragon season 2 was like such a letdown. I didn't really care for House of Dragon season 2. It was okay. Nothing really happened, man. Season 1 was great. Season 2, and it was like we had to wait like 2 years for that. Last of Us season 2. Okay. I mean, I didn't hate it like everyone else did, but I thought it was okay. But yeah, man, I'm sick of waiting so fucking long, dude. Fallout, though, I think Fallout will be fucking great. Yeah, season 1 was epic. But Fallout, I'm super hyped for season 2, but it's like, we might wait another 2 years for that. Who the fuck knows? But, yeah.
Oh, I think it's coming out at the end of this year.
Is it nice?
In September, yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. That was another great show. But yeah, so Scarpa is going to be doing Scary Movie 1 and 2 on Discord in the next couple minutes. So
yeah, it's a comedy week. We're making our way through 90s and 2000s comedies. So
yeah.
And
I got whack ass Prime Week, man. So nobody order anything so I can have an easy week. You know what I mean? Even though it won't really matter to me. But if you don't order anything, maybe I won't have mandatory overtime next week. Maybe they'll cancel it. Last year they gave us 2 weeks mandatory overtime. We did 1 week. They canceled the second week.
Yeah, they do. They do have. If people look at, they do have a lot of 4Ks on sale for around $10.
Why the fuck are you saying that?
I'm just telling.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Not a lot I need, but that's
Wait till Black Christmas. Wait till Black Christmas, y'all. Yeah. Black Friday.
Okay. Yeah. I was hoping they'd drop the monkey, but no, that was still $24.
Yeah, that Black Friday, that'll be fucking.
But they did drop Companion, so I'm picking that up.
Yeah. I'll wait. But yeah, so hope everyone has a great week. Appreciate y'all coming out. Sorry it was a short one, but hopefully we'll be back next week with a banger review. No promises. No worries. Yeah, no problem. You gotta do what you gotta do. But have a great week, everyone. Thank y'all. We'll see you next time.